Going early, 4 minutes in, Demaryius Thomas. Gruden called it on the broadcast. Here it comes.
Absolutely.
A 29-yard touchdown. Peyton 6 for 6 on that drive. He's cooking now. As grandmother would say, actually, he's cooking with gas. Yeah, ensuing possession, though.
Get on the ball.
They almost kind of gave it
Bend
back.
your
Randy
knees.
McMichael
Jim
lost
Leonard.
it. Jim Leonard
Bend-
cannot pick it up.
Bend your knees.
Ronnie Brown recovered. That's a first down, and then 3 plays
Here we go.
later.
Talk about
Phillip hit by Elvis Dumerville.
Moment of truth.
No, it's Tony Carter.
There it is, Andrew, the moment of truth.
There's your guy, Tony Carter. You've worked out with Tony Carter.
Yeah, I worked out with Tony Carter. I'm happy for this kid. He's getting a chance to play. He's stuck with the team now. Been bouncing around the league a little bit. I'm happy for a great game by Tony Carter.
And Heath, it's the right call. What does the open hand say to the ref?
I don't know.
It says fumble. Right?
Listen, Elvis Dumerville getting it done when it counts.
All right.
Good time play.
So that's a good touchdown. Now the Chargers get it back. Phillip, you can do something here. Except he gets pulled down by the rookie Derek Wolfe out of Cincinnati. That is a 9-yard loss, and the Chargers have to punt. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Peyton.
The sheriff just getting warmed up.
That's a great intro shot to a movie, too. Peyton Manning, Jacob Tammy, left sideline, tiptoeing, getting him in. He gets 25 at a first down, down to the 25. Wow. We have all kinds of time, guys. First play from scrimmage there in the fourth quarter. Then the quick hitter to Eric Decker.
He growling at him.
Demaryius Thomas didn't fight for the yardage in the first quarter. Eric Decker fights for the yardage in the fourth quarter. That's a touchdown. That's a 3-point game, kids.
Hey.
You know what's coming, don't you?
Did I call this? Did I?
TC.
Darren, tell him the truth. I called that interception.
You called that interception.
Darren, you're not giving me any love, Darren?
And it's Tony Carter again,
Darren went mute. For once in his life, Darren went mute.
He called it, folks. He called it.
Remember, Phillip Rivers said he wanted Peyton Manning in the division. Did he not? Well, here you go, Phillip. 24-21, 10 minutes to go. Peyton to the outside, Brandon Stokely to the 26-yard line. We are not done. 1 on the play clock when he gets this off. And that is just a thing of beauty. That is just a thing of beauty.
Peyton said he's the best slot receiver in all of football.
21-yard touchdown.
Yeah, Wes Welker, but go ahead.
What's better, the throw or the catch?
They're both.
You know what? That throw, we expect that, but Stokely making that catch, wow.
That's a thing of
13
beauty.
straight completions.
Peanuts. Is that what you said?
That's kind of like
kind of peanuts?
Yeah, that's a peanut.
28 unanswered points. But the Chargers, though, will make it interesting. First play of the next drive. 13 to Gates to the 45. Now they get a 3rd and 7 on the 41.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
my.
Hey.
But on this afternoon in St. Louis, Tampa Bay built an even bigger lead, one they could not help but keep, until they hit a wall in the fourth period. It's been said that the sooner you fall behind, the more time you have to catch up. Well, the Cardinals had less than 15 minutes. But after a play-action pass to Stump Mitchell lit the fuse for the Cardinals, St. Louis detonated an explosion of points.
Lomax on the option to the left side, raises up, throws end zone. Caught, touchdown, Awalt! Robert Awalt! Second down play, they pitch it left to Wilder. He cuts across the 20 and fumbles the ball. The Cardinals have it. Nico Noga to 10. Touchdown, Nico Noga! From the Tampa Bay 11, J.T. wide right. Lomax dropping, setting, looking, looping it toward the end zone. Touchdown! J.T. Smith! 3rd and 6 from the Tampa Bay 16. Lomax drops. Here comes the rush. Lofts it toward the end zone. Touchdown! J.T. Smith! Touchdown!
The 28 unanswered.
Browns head coach Mike Pettin getting set for kickoff against Ken Whisenhunt and the
coming off the bye week down in Nashville. Jake Locker back in the starting lineup after missing last week's game. Second quarter, they're up 14-3. Locker blitzed, incomplete. However, a little rough in the passer by Buster Screen.
Now Locker's out of the ball game.
Yeah, because he hit his thumb on Screen's helmet. He was done for the day, and so here comes Charlie Whitehurst, who ended up throwing 2 touchdowns, and the Titans had a 28-3 lead at one point.
It's over, right?
Pick it up 28-15. Hoyer keeping the play alive and finding Travis Benjamin from
the U. Man, big day by Travis Benjamin right there. Making a play. That's a lot of speed, boy, you have to hold on to.
All right, later on, huge play. 3rd and 6, Whitehurst out to Delaney Walker, who apparently gets the first down, so says the rest. But Mike Pettin says, I don't like the mark. I'm going to challenge it. And take a look. It's where the ball is. It is indeed shy of the first down marker. So it's now 4th and inches, and the Titans go for it, and they call this on their own 42? What?
I'm going to let you know right now, that right guard, he got it handed to him.
Ken Whisenhunt actually challenged the spot, lost the challenge, so the Browns get it back, and it's time for our Mercedes-Benz drive of the day. Brian Hoyer with under a minute and a half to go.
Say it with pride.
He is looking for Travis Benjamin from
the U.
And he's scoring it.
Say it with pride.
The Browns erase the largest deficit.
The clock, and they've done a good job not giving up big plays. Now they'll throw. Pass is caught. That's White. Touchdown. Out of the shotgun, Ryan gets hit. Ball is out. This is a fumble. New England has it. Brady, end zone touchdown. Amendola. 2-point conversion here to really apply the pressure on the Falcons. They were 1 for 2 during the regular season on 2-point tries. A direct snap, and it's good. James White. Extra men on the rush. Ryan steps through it, throws on the run, and Jones with a catch. Phenomenal catch by Julio Jones on the sideline. Football. I mean, that's unbelievable coverage by Eric Rowe underneath him. And when Matt Ryan broke contain, I thought he was going to run. There was just nowhere to put this football, and yet he finds a spot. Here's Edelman broken up, and the pass is no sign yet. Edelman comes down with a football, and they're saying it's a catch. Oh, that's a catch. Oh, my God. That's incredible. 319. Handoff. Touchdown, James White. Time left. Even if it is time for Atlanta. Pass. Amendola. Flag is down. Amendola's in. That they're looking for down here. The great Tom Brady had completed 10 in a row. Now second and goal. 319. Toss to White. He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his 5th. What a comeback!
Mitchell Galloway fumbles. Lamont Warren recovers for the Colts. Boy, the Bills' special teams usually great, horrible this year. 2 plays later, Jim Harbaugh. There it is! They're off the schneid. Aaron Bailey, 10 yards, 7-0 the Colts. First offensive touchdown since Dilger caught one last year. Bills' first offensive possession. Todd Collins. Going to get hit by Tony Bennett. He left the ball in Orchard Park. It's a fumble. John Fina recovers for the Bills. Tony Bennett, a recurring theme, sacks Collins from behind. Tom?
Yeah, and Tony Bennett here working against the tight end, Jay Remersma, and you see him coming around from the top of the screen and doing a great job of getting his hands out and putting Collins on the ground.
So 1 series, 2 sacks for Bennett, but they came into the game with only 2 sacks, so already things are changing for the Colts. And Marshall Faulk powers his way into the end zone. My goodness, it's 14-0 the Colts in the first quarter. Second quarter, Steve Martin, that crazy guy, hits Collins. It's a fumble. Stephen Grant recovers for the Colts. Led to a field goal. Elijah Alexander hits Collins. It's another fumble. Al Fontenot recovers for the Colts. 26-0 after more Blanchard field goals. Now, we're going to miss some, all right? Thurman Thomas on the sidelines. Marv Levy's Bill Trail, 29-16. Fourth quarter, Antoine Smith, 4th and inches. Do we get the first down? Yes, they do. Then, Collins. Quinn early. Better late than early. Bills down 29-23. Bills force the Colts to punt. Galloway calls for a fair catch. Scott Vanderay hits Galloway. Personal foul, 15 yards, a big play. 2nd and 10 from the Colts 44. Collins, who was horrible early, to early, late, 43 yards, down to the 1. Robert Blackman knocks him out. First and goal. Bills trail 29-23. The rookie, Antoine Smith. Handoff. Touchdown! 30-29 Bills. Bills take over on downs. First play, Smith up the middle. He's gone. 54 yards. 37-29. Buffalo now up by 8 after trailing by 26. Colts, can they mount a comeback with 1:08 to go? Bryce Popp with a late hit. Awful play. Hits Harbaugh. Harbaugh leaves the game. Paul Justin in for Harbaugh. Pass intended for Marvin Harrison, but Marlon Kerner pass interference. And so the Colts are inside the 5. Third and goal from the 2, 19 seconds left. Touchdown, Justin to Harrison, 37-35. Colts trail by 2. They gotta go for 2. Justin looks for Harrison. Mike Hurts shot, but the ref sees nothing. He knows nothing. And Justin says, how can you call nothing? The score is still 37-35. Here's the replay.
Well, you take another look at it, and Schultz jumps on him and makes sure he wraps him up before the ball ever gets there. You have to wonder what the official was looking at.
Well, they all looked at the ensuing onside kick. A little trickery, a little poocher, and Dedrick Mathis recovers for the Colts. They have a shot. 9 seconds to go at the 48. Do they throw for 30 yards to set up a field goal? No, it's a Hail Mary. Justin, Mark, incomplete. 2 seconds, just 3 seconds left. Lindy says, well, now you know what we got to do.
For the first time in 5 years, downtown Jacksonville is abuzz in anticipation of the Jaguars playoff game, and a raucous crowd of 70,000 settles in as the Jaguars take the field. It'll be a battle of next-gen quarterbacks as Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars face Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers in this AFC wildcard playoff game. Now Mike in the pocket, fires, and that'll be caught for the touchdown. Evan Ingram. Etienne in the backfield. Lawrence looking under pressure, throws wide open, making the catch. Marvin Jones for the touchdown. Lawrence protected well. Going deep, has a man open again. Zay Jones for the touchdown for Cameron Dicker. And this time, no good. Lawrence fires into the end zone, caught. And Lawrence reaches over and scores. 3 backs behind him. To the outside, Etienne. First down and a ton more likely on Kansas City. Here we go for the win.
Into an unstoppable force.
Montana back to throw. Big rush put on. He throws. He completes it underneath to Dwight Clark. He's the 40, the 45. He's the 50. He goes to the 40. It's a foot race. The 30. The 10. The 5. Touchdown 49ers.
That may be the one play that'll wake up the 49ers.
Back to throw Montana. He's being rushed. Look out. He throws. He has Solomon open at the 5. Breaks the tackle. Goes the outside. Touchdown 49ers.
A team that believes in itself can make anything happen. What happened with 1 minute 50 seconds left was a game-tying score by Lenville Elliott.
Elliott trying to find some room. He does. He goes in for the touchdown. Oh, Elliott put on a brilliant move at about the 6-yard line. And it looked like that one wasn't going anyplace. Well, I said at the start of the second half, this was either going to be one of the greatest stories in 49er history or a very terrible football game. It is approaching being one of the great stories.
In overtime, the 49ers moved toward the climax of the story. And Ray Wersching was put in range for a 35-yard field goal.
Between 30 and 39 yards, Wersching has missed just one. This will be just outside the 25. Montana to place the ball down. It is high, placed down. It's kicked. It is long enough. It is good! Ray Wersching with the greatest comeback the 49ers have made as they win it by a score of 38-35.
The left. Smith to the end zone, and he's got Dwayne Bowe for the touchdown. Another pass. That one for a touchdown to Hilton. On the offense. And of course, Robert Mathis having a Pro Bowl year again. Smith on 3rd and 10, looking deep downfield, and wide open is Donnie Avery. The defense dug in earlier when Kansas City got up close. Look at the shovel pass there to Anthony Sherman. How about this playbook?
Wait a minute, who said he can't make plays? Is this a game manager?
1st and goal. Ball now inside the 5, and bowling his way in is Niall Davis for another touchdown.
His counterpart, Hali, has not been as effective either.
It was a loss of 7, and Luck's pass is picked off by Brandon Flowers. The Pro Bowl corner with the interception, and another turnover by Indianapolis. 2nd of the game, again a team that led the NFL with the fewest turnovers. Smith avoids pressure again, those quick feet, and delivers the scoring pass to Davis. Prototype wide receiver, big long arms, and it just paid off there. This is Donald Brown, who waltzes into the end zone for the Colt touchdown. Looking to become more of a factor here in the second half, and here comes Mathis to Alex Smith's right, and there's Mathis, and he forces the fumble, and the Colts scrambling after it.
A great call, Danny.
Kelvin Shepard chased it out, but it was Robert Mathis with 19.5 sacks to lead the NFL. Also a part of his resume is exactly what you saw there. Since his 2 straight interceptions, Luck is 6 for 7, 7 for 8. Donald Brown trying to get in. Touchdown, Colts. To the end zone, touchdown to Kobe Fleener. Already 2 touchdowns for Brown, and they give it to him again. And he fumbles the ball, and Luck is there to pick it up and go over the goal line.
Are you kidding me?
Talk about luck. The Colts from their own 36 with a fresh set of downs. Steps up. Long look, and he's got Hilton for the touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown catch of the day.
He's got him.
Smith has a man down the far sidelines. Dwayne Bowe. And he was out. And the Colts celebrating on the sideline as Dwayne Bowe made the catch.
It was
right on the edge.
One-on-one with no help. 1 foot.
No
way.
That close.
I give Josh Gordy credit for pushing him up against the sidelines. I certainly wouldn't have wanted to see Dwayne Bowe with only single coverage and a chance to win.
So the Colts trailing by 28. That close for Kansas City to keeping the drive alive for a potential game-winning field goal, and the Colts in victory formation are going to pull this.
Back, bites some time, throws, touchdown for Houston. Little play action fake in the end zone, touchdown. One goes deep, and it is caught. What a catch by Curtis Duncan. Moon goes deep, touchdown, Houston. Right goes far side. This is intercepted. And down the far sideline is Bubba McDowell. And Houston moves out in front now 34-3. Here is Davis. Takes for the corner. Buffalo's first touchdown of the ball game comes with 8:52 left to go in the third. Right to throw. Down the side. Oh, alone. Stevie scores. Right, nice touch. Has another man open. Back pulling into the end zone is Andre Reed. Still going for it at 4th and 5. Into the end zone. Has a man. Touchdown. Buffalo trailing by 4. Right to throw. End zone. Touchdown.
Marv Levy with the, semi-excited reaction, as at this point, that's the greatest comeback in NFL history.
Cousins, wide open. Perfectly delivered. A lot of motion for Cook. Fake it to him on the pitch. Hand it to him. Cousins. Oh, he had Hawks there. Instead, he's got Jefferson. Play action for Cousins. Looking end zone. Open. Touchdown. Adam Thielen. Meaning, they're going to set up the screen with Dalvin Cook and let him chew up the yards. Dalvin Cook, there he goes. Dalvin Cook is going to be caught up with blockers inside the 5. Cousins lets it go. Cousins. First down. Osborne. KJ has been a superstar for a potential field goal attempt. Cousins lets it fly. It's caught. They have to. And it is get to the ball. It's Jefferson getting the extra yard for the NFC North. And the kick is good.